Hey, Denise Graves, you know, real estate reminds me of football sometimes. What do you think? I hope everyone enjoyed the first week of football. Nothing's more confusing or surprising than the Cincinnati Bengals. Just saying, I was a Joe Burrows fan, forever a Burrow fan. I remember back when he was a nobody sitting on the bench, and he went to LSU and led them to a national championship. So the guy was a Heisman Trophy winner, a national championship winner. Then he's the #1 draft pick to the NFL, and then goes all the way to the Super Bowl and is barely beaten by 3 points by the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. And he opens this year, after all that greatness, to have, what did they say? One of the worst first halves in NFL history. Does this sound like our real estate market right now? It kind of does. It's what it reminds me of. Because we had 2019, we went into 2020, 2021, and oh my goodness, could it get any better? Low rates, things would fly off the shelf, sell in 5 minutes. So as a seller, it couldn't get better. As a buyer, the excitement, the pursuit, the chase. So go to 2022 and here we are. And it feels like somebody put the brakes on. So what's happening? And the bigger question is, are you going to play this year or are you going to sit on the bench? That's the big question. So rates have gone up, but if you've been around for more than 5 minutes, you know that you got a rate less than 6%, 7%, you got a killer rate. I remember in the 80s, yes, I'm that old. In the 80s, the rates were 12. So anytime I see something 8 or less, you've got a great rate. Rates are supposed to go down next year. So don't sit on the bench, get out there, buy what you want to buy, sell what you want to sell. Life goes on. Remember, like football, the game of real estate is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not that first game of the season. We got a long season. So plan, are you going to play? Are you going to be here next year going, if I only bought that house, if I hadn't sat on the bench, if I hadn't waited for the planets to align, the rates go down, and me to have 35 houses to choose from. That's not our market, folks. We are in a more level market. Things are not selling super quickly, Mr. Seller. So now it does matter what your house looks like. It does matter the condition, the pricing, and everything else. Mr. Buyer, there may be a better house next year, but there may not be. There may be a better house next week, but there won't be. The biggest thing that some of the other people did this week in football is Aaron Rodgers. Did you notice that Green Bay? Probably one of the greater football players, quarterbacks that's ever played. Man, did his team check out? They're new, they weren't in sync. So when you go to buy or sell, is it important that your team is as good as you are? Absolutely. And the Graves Group is probably the best team around. So let us be your coach. Let me be your coach. Let me show you how to get it over the goal line, how to make the goal, how to make that 6-pointer. We made it through the goal post. Let's get to the championship together. Give me a call and let me tell you how to do it.